everybody? It's John. I come back at you on a video. So for this video here, I wanted to dedicate it to anyone out there who feels like quitting or feels like giving up. I'm here to tell you that giving up is no longer an option. In my eyes, in my mind, if you're pursuing something, if you have a goal in mind, right? Something that you want to pursue, if it's a dream of yours, something that you know for a fact will make you happy, something that you've been thinking about or wanting for many years, something that you feel has to be an integral part of your life, something that you feel as though you can't live without, a dream, a goal of yours that you've been so eager to pursue, and you're going through the motions and you feel as though things aren't working out or that it's just not happening fast enough, that you're just going through obstacle after obstacle after obstacle. Don't give up. Don't quit. And the reason why I say this is because if you decide to quit, all that you're doing is simply guaranteeing that you'll return to a position that you once were at. And that position that you once were at is a position that you were wishing that you had an opportunity, right? Just imagine being in a spot where you've just been going through the motions each and every day, wishing that an opportunity landed in your lap for you to become the person that you've always dreamed of, or to go after that major goal or dream of yours, right? Something that has purpose, something that is so meaningful to you that you know it has to happen for you, that it has to unfold for you in your life. And you're on that journey, whether that's making music, whether that's just being a cook, like owning your own restaurant, right? Something that you've just been wanting to do for so long that you feel is just part of you, who you are as a person, your identity. And now you're on that journey, and that journey, the road is bumpy. If you decide to quit and pack it all up, then you're just guaranteeing that you're going to return back to that original position, right? Being in that same point of you wishing that you had an opportunity of doing what you're doing right now. And it's just the truth, right? It's just the truth. Because then you'll feel lost, you'll feel confused. You'll go back to that original state, that original point that you were once at, begging for something to come your way, begging for that opportunity. You now have the opportunity. You're living through it. You're going through the journey. That right there is the blessing, because it's not about the destination. The dream is not the destination. The dream is the journey. It's going through the motions, because that's when you're supposed to be your happiest, when you're doing what it is that you've always wanted to do. And that's a blessing. See, I need you guys to understand, if you're watching this video right now, I believe that it's inevitable for me to succeed in YouTube and doing this, right? Like empowering other people and growing this channel. The reason why I know I will succeed, that it's inevitable for me to succeed, is because I've wanted to do this for so long. And this is me. This is who I am. This is what I've been wanting to do for such a long time, that I just felt like I couldn't muster up the confidence to do. And now I get to do this. I get to wake up and do this each and every day. So that makes me unstoppable, because it is inevitable for me to arrive at the destination. But in my mind, I already arrived there because I'm on the journey. So me being on the journey, I'm living the dream. I'm living the dream. And even if I were to decide to just hang it all up and put this all away and just quit, I know that quitting will be short-lived, because it'll continue to eat at me, in the sense of just the idea, the desire, the fire in me will just continue burning. And no matter how much I try to suppress it, somehow, some way, it'll pull me back here to do this. So this is what I mean. If you're passionate about something, if this is your dream, if this is what you feel has purpose and you were put on this earth to do, then somehow, some way, it will work out for you. Somehow, some way, even if you try to put it down, you'll be brought right back to it. Because if you've ever read, for some of you guys out there who've heard of the book The Alchemist or read The Alchemist, right? The main character, he has his own personal legend, which is his dream. And everything is leading him towards his dream. And even if he were able to suppress it or try to quit or give up, that dream will still keep eating at him and pulling him towards there until he arrives, until he gets there, because that is his personal legend. That's his dream. That's his goal, his aspiration, and his purpose behind it. So the way the world works, the way the universe works is, if there's something you absolutely want, something that you believe in, which means something you're persistent at, because persistence is the same as belief. If you didn't believe, you wouldn't persist. If there's something that you believe in, then the universe will work wonders. The universe will begin aligning itself and conspiring with you to deliver you what it is that you want. So in other words, is what you want wants you. That's exactly what that means. Because if you want something, if you're persistent at it, if you're going at it each and every day, right? If you're stacking the days, if you're disciplined, if you're dedicated to it, that means you believe it. That means that it'll have to happen. That means that all the variables that exist will begin lining itself up for you, so that the red carpet gets rolled out for you to arrive at your destination, right? For what the things that you want will begin unfolding for you and flowing into your life. That's how it all works. So if you feel like giving up for your dream, giving up on your dreams, right? Trying to pack it all up, just know if you decide to give up on it, you'll just go back. You're just guaranteeing that you'll go back to a point that you once were. That original point where you were wishing for the opportunity, wishing for a chance to get to do what it is that you do right now. Don't take the opportunity for granted. There's plenty of people out there who've given up on their dreams, and when they get old, they wish they hadn't done that, because then they just lived a life by default rather than living life on their own terms, rather than living their dream life or creating their dream lives, right? They just lived the life by default. They just lived doing what they were told to do rather than what they wanted to do, right? Those are people whose dreams and goals and aspirations were suppressed by the ideas and the beliefs of other people that they decided to accept as truth or reality or fact. You were destined for greatness. You were destined to be the best at what you were put on this earth to do. And I want to see that from you. I want to see greatness from you, because I understand that each and every human on this earth has greatness within them, that they were destined to do something great. Right? Success can only be measured by your happiness. It's not about money. It's not about who has the flyest clothes. It's not about who has the biggest, nicest house. Success can only be measured by your happiness. And so if you're happy moment to moment, day to day, week to week, month to month, then you are one of the most successful people on this planet. And so happiness and joy can come from many different things. And if you're doing something that brings you the most joy, then you are the most successful. That means everything's going to work itself out for you, and you've already stumbled across greatness. So if there's something that you're passionate about, there's something that has purpose behind it, keep going. Don't give up. Keep going, because you don't know where it's going to take you. And the fact that you enjoy doing what it is that you do, that means it's going to take you far. Stop worrying about the result. Stop worrying about the results right now. Stop worrying about what the numbers are saying. Stop worrying about any of that, because that doesn't have to be an accurate reflection of you. Some of you look at your bank account right now on your phone, see the number, and then you begin to think lesser of yourself, not knowing that those numbers in your bank account are just numbers on the screen that has no bearing on your true worth as a person. No amount of money on this planet can ever reflect your true worth, because you're one of one. Right? but you're just so accustomed, or people have been trained and so accustomed to just see these things, and that would immediately dictate their worth. It's not an accurate reflection of your worth. All that number could just be a reflection of your previous financial situation, but that has no bearing on your future financial situation. That has no bearing on your true worth as a person. Some people can see $1,000 in their bank account and think that that's all they're good for, that they're just a $1,000 person. When there's plenty of future millionaires and billionaires and future great people and future inventors and future business people and future entrepreneurs, that in that moment they might just have $1,000, but that doesn't reflect who they are and what they're capable of. I don't care what number is on that screen. It does not reflect who I am and my true worth as a person. Because I know that my true worth, there's no amount of digits that exist that can define my true worth. It's not possible. And that's how you need to feel about yourself. You need to feel as though you are great. You come from greatness, that you have greatness within you, that you are the best at what you do, and there's nothing and no one that can stop you. Because if you believe that, if you felt that, you believe that with every fiber in your being, then giving up would never be an option. That would never cross your mind. You would never even come close to that side of the spectrum, because that is not even in the realm of possibilities, because success is easy. Success is inevitable. Everything you touch turns to gold. If you really believe that you were blessed and everything you touch, everything that comes your way is a blessing, and that you bless all things, and that you just exude success and happiness and all these great qualities, you wouldn't even think about giving up. You would know that everything works itself out for you, because you are powerful beyond measure. So this video right here, once again, has been dedicated to everyone who feels like giving up, everyone who feels like quitting, everyone who feels as though their breakthrough is not on the horizon. I'm here to tell you it is. I'm here to tell you that you are the next big thing. And that sometimes if you give up, you might be giving up right before your breakthrough. You might be giving up the day before your breakthrough is going to happen, right? It could be tomorrow. It could be as soon as tomorrow that it can all change for you. But if you give up now, you just never know. So saying that, hopefully this video means a lot to you. Hopefully this video gives you motivation, inspiration to keep pushing through. Hopefully you keep this video close to you. That greatness is within you, that you're capable of accomplishing anything and everything you put your mind to, right? That you can do all things, that you're powerful beyond measure. If you really believe that, if you live your life with that mindset, with that belief, then the world is yours. You are the main character, and everyone else will just be witnesses, right? So, see you guys. Let's show up, and I'm out. See you guys for the next video.